Welcome, my dear viewers, to my presentation this particular afternoon. My name is Dr. Paul Mwagi Kebisho, as has been the case. This is my official YouTube channel. Welcome. Today, I want us to discuss what makes people not to become the millionaires or the billionaires of this world. As we speak right now, I'll give you examples of great men and women in the world who became multi-billionaires. And one of the things that makes people to become the billionaires that we see them today is purely because they did one thing that most of us people don't like doing. Number one, they took risk. So to become a billionaire, to become a multi-millionaire, or to become the person that God purposed you to be, one of the key things that you must do is that you must take a risk. And I'll first of all start by asking you a simple question. When you go to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, when you go to Fiumicino International Airport in Italy, when you go to Schiphol International Airport in Netherlands, when you go to Hamad International Airport in Qatar, when you go to Dubai International Airport and you board a flight, an aircraft, do you mind asking the owners of the aircraft whether the pilots who will be maneuvering that big machine have undergone what we call mental testing? You don't. What do? You just go to the seat that has been allocated for you. If you're in first class, you go to first class. If you're in business class, you go to business class. If you're in economy class, you go to economy class. But what do? You take a risk. So life is about taking risks. When you go to a hotel and you comfortably sit and you place an order, and you are served that sumptuous, delicious food by the waiter or the waitress, you are not the one who cooked, but you comfortably take that particular food and you assume all will be well. When you walk along the road, when you're taking either a walk or you're running, you do not know the individuals that you have to meet in those particular paths or roads that you use. But you have to take a risk in life. So life is a series of risks. If you're a risk averse, don't expect to succeed in this particular life. So one of the things, allow me to give you some few individuals who have made it in life seriously. People who have made it in life seriously. And one of them is Aliko Dangote. Aliko Dangote is actually worth 8 billion US dollars. 8 billion US dollars. That's an equivalent of 3.1 trillion Kenya shillings. One single individual. How does this great man from Nigeria manage his business empire? One of the things that he does is that he has taken the risk by employing people to learn his business affairs, because you can't be all over the world learning those businesses. He's in oil, he's in manufacturing, he's in food, fast consumer moving goods, he's all over. Think about it. What about this man called Sir Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Atlantic? This business mogul who even came up with what we call a space shuttle that takes you to the moon and you pay 30 million shillings return ticket. He took a risk. Even that space shuttle, and he has got several of them, I suppose, not just one, that cost about 1.2, I hear, 1.2, I think 1.2 billion shillings or thereabouts. He has taken a risk. The owners of Ethiopian Airlines, even after the aircraft crash landed at Bole International Airport, 6 minutes after the departure from the airport, that was not the head of the air transport business. They still do it. They took another risk. When a lady gets a child and the child passes on at the delivery ward, or maternity ward for that matter, that does not mean end of getting children. People still do it and they get more children. Notwithstanding the risk is also an element in getting the second one. So life is a series of risks. Right now, without going into details, I have a bright idea, a very brilliant idea that can make all of us people become wealthy. Remember, the word wealth is relative, but to become financially independent, or rather to have what we call passive investment return, meaning you'll be getting your money effortlessly without you necessarily waking up in the morning to go and pursue that particular business. So I have a concept as we speak. I got some time to share this particular concept to some individuals, and some of them are very skeptical. Of course, skepticism is always there. Why? Because we have had other ideas that never saw the light of the day. But who told you? If all of us we were to be risk averse, even having those kind of machines that we have not have been given birth to. So one of the things that I'm going to encourage you people to do is, number one, first of all, embrace the idea, scrutinize it. Do sensitivity analysis, situational analysis, environmental analysis before you come to a conclusion. Listen first. So we can become the tycoons. We can become the rich men. We can also actually appear in the Alexander lists of the most wealthiest people in the world. They were not born wealthy. Nobody was born wealthy. Even our Pope was not born a Pope. I was never born a doctor. Even the Catholic priests, they were never born Catholic priests. As a matter of fact, we all became who we are today. And one of the things that we must endeavor to do, once again, is to learn to embrace what we call risk. So we have so many ideas out there. So one of the things that we must do, basically, is that when an idea has been brought forth, let's look at it critically from all angles and see how best this particular idea can actually give us the most desired results in our lives. And something else that you must do, you must have the right minds. The right mind frame, the right people, the right thinking, and of course now you look at other factors that may endeavor or that may actually contribute to the wellness of this particular idea. So now coming to Kenya, if I may give you an example of my own friend, because it's in public domain, Mr. Kenodia of Nice and Lafrey. He started a company. I wish you can read his history. And just the other day, I think 2 or 3 years ago, he was able to sell his company to a company from France, and he made a whopping 3.8 billion Kenyan shillings. It is in public domain. How does CK, Chris Kirubi, run their businesses? How does Dr. Manu Chadali run their businesses? You need to take a bit of time and study the journey that they have walked, so that you see that the Bible says there is nothing new under the sun. All what we need to do is, one, to come up with a visible and tenable idea. Number two, to look at it from all angles. Number three, to look at what we refer to as the capital outlay, the kind of staff, the staff personnel that is required. And then from there, we roll out the idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, I told you earlier on, I am the CEO of Panorama Consulting Company, and we offer several trainings. One of them that we do offer is what we call financial literacy. We need to be financially empowered and to have the information that may give us what we call the impetus to be able to become good planners. Number two, we do business consultancy. Many businesses do collapse in Kenya. Why do they collapse? I'll tell you why businesses collapse. And how come others have weathered the storms? They're still doing it, and they're doing it very, very well. Why? I'll give you that answer, the why. Number three, we do what we call risk analysis, we do risk management, we do what we call insurance consultancy, we do motivation, we do guidance and counseling, organization audit, we do what we call legal advisory services, among others. Kindly feel free to visit our website, which is www.panorama-consultants.com. Or you can even call us on our number 0713 530 465 so that you can make arrangements. We do corporate training and individual training, among other things. God bless you. Continually enjoy watching my YouTube channel for more information. It has been nice talking to you people. God bless you. Shalom.